my successful elk hunt. So it started again in Area 15, right in between where we shot our 2 deers. It all happened right in between that. And it was a full day of tracking this sucker, or these suckers. So I first spotted them at the spotted elk area. They were looking, and they were at the approximate elk location, which was probably 500 yards from where I was parked with the truck. So I pulled the truck up behind this ridge and I parked right there because they were staring directly at me and the wind was blowing my scent directly their direction. They were literally just standing there watching me. So I knew I needed to get hidden. So I hid the truck behind a ridge. I walked out, staying behind ridges. I walked out to this spot, and I was about a 450-yard shot from where I ranged at that. So there's the approximate elk location. There's the 450, and I was too far. So I walked down the ridge, back and around and up another ridge to get a little closer, and it was about 350-ish yards from the top of that ridge.
Okay, guys. So they caught my scent or whatever because the wind's blowing right at them, so the wind is not in my favor. There they all are over there. It's probably about 500 yards now, so they are moving faster than I can. So we're in 15. I think I'm going to try to go cut them off on the other side. Also, then the wind will be in my favor. So yeah, you can see them pulling away. They're going up that ridge. So I'm going to try and get over there, but they may beat me. We'll just have to see.
So they scurried on away along the red line here down to, they didn't quite make it into the gully where you see that red line end. They were standing more here where you see the missed shot marker. So I hiked back to the truck. All right, so remember the truck is parked over here. So I drove up and around this road, right past where we got one of our deer, all the way around to here where it says parked truck number 2.
I climbed up to the top of this. This wasn't the top of the peak. I thought it was. So there's another ravine in between me and that peak. So I'm betting that that's the peak that they're on the other side of. I've been watching closely. I don't see any signs of them on this side of the peak. So I'm hoping that they're still on the other side.
Hiked over 3 ridges, and I knew, based on the maps that I had looked at, that when I came over this final ridge here, where I hit this road, I knew that they were going to be somewhere in this area. So I was really quiet. I was walking slow so that I controlled my breathing and wasn't making a ton of noise, huffing and puffing, that kind of stuff. So I came up through that ravine, hit the road, and I just started looking down into this gully right here. And just thinking maybe they went in there. Kept looking, didn't see anything, made it all the way down here to the end of the yellow line, and it was about there. I was like 30 yards away from them. They were in the trees down here. There was about 20 elk down in there. And well, they heard me too, obviously. So the pack of 20 split almost 50-50, and one pack followed the white line, one pack followed the blue line. I did have one of the ones that were following the blue line. They did step up onto the top of this ridge right here, and I had her in my sights at about 100 yards, but due to her location at the top of that ridge, and I knew it was going to be one heck of a job packing her out from there, and she looked a little small too, maybe a younger cow elk. So I chose not to shoot her. I had her in my sights. Easy shot at 100 yards would have been super easy, but I chose not to take her. So then I started noticing, because I saw the blue line elk first. Then I started hearing the other elk following this white line going through this ravine, and then they popped out right here. And then that's where I could like actually see them. I could kind of like see them a little bit through the trees previously, but then I clearly saw them and even had broadside shot at them right here where they came out of the gully. So anyways, several of them, would pop up through that area, but they were moving pretty fast, so I didn't have any good shots at them until they all kind of, literally all of them, all like 10 of them, literally were standing on top of this ridge right here, just all next to each other.
So right there in front of that bush, it looks like a rock. It's like on the top of that ridge right up there. I think that is a cow laying there. Okay guys, so I shot from like up there by that pine tree up there. And the thing that I thought was an elk was a glorious rock. From there it looked like maybe an elk laying there. Either that or I thought she had fallen into this little ravine, but no blood, no anything. And then I ranged from here back up to where I shot, and I think I overestimated yardage, which is probably why I missed. I probably shot over. So anyways, it probably hit like somewhere in this bank right back in here. Well, so now I'm back on the hunt. They went out that way, and maybe I can find them over there again. So wish me luck again. Too bad. That sucks. Oh well. Okay, so I figured since I was upwind of them, I would go ahead and just keep walking this area. And sure enough, I just saw them run over this ridge through these trees over here. So they're down in that canyon between this ridge and that ridge. So now, oh yeah, I can actually see them now. Hold on. Let me see if I can find them on the camera. Where is, oh yeah, there they are. See? Right there. There they are. I'm upwind of them, so as long as they don't see me, they won't know that I'm coming. But I've got to catch up to them, and there lies the problem. So, anyways, let's see what I can do.
Anyways, so then the purple line is their retreat out of the area. They fall, and I trailed all of this. So I walked all of this all the way down back to the road where I literally saw their tracks running across the street right here. That's where I'd parked so then I had to walk because the truck wasn't here. This was the initial truck parking spot. So then I walked all the way back around again, all the way over to here. Got back in the truck, loaded up. I was so thirsty and so hungry by then. I sat there for like 5 minutes and ate a snack and drank something because I was just famished. So then I drove down to this area here, which I had scouted out before, knowing that this road was right beside the top of this ridge, and that from this ridge you had a big view into this area here, which is actually the same fields really where I got my deer over here, just a little bit further north. Well, I had estimated that maybe those elk had come down into here. So I stopped there, walked up this ridge, and sure enough, they were down there. So I had plenty of time. They did not know I was there. I was upwind of them, so they couldn't smell me. I had all day long to sit there and range them, find the one that I wanted to take the shot, and I took it, shot her right through the lungs, and she dropped it about 50 yards or so north of where she was standing initially.
So guys, I was right. I split the pack, and the other ones are on just the other side of this ridge. Okay, So they're 220 yards away to the closest one. I'm sighted into 200, so I should be able to just take one. And nice, there's the road. That's actually where I shot my deer, right there. Oh wait, actually it was just on the other side of that ridge, over like way down there. So these elk don't know I'm here. They're perfectly calm. So I've got all day. Okay, here she is. I think she's a fairly decent size. You can see right where I hit her. Straight in the back or chest. So she's a big one, she's heavy. So this is gonna get fun. All right. This is how you haul out an elk. All right. She's slipping off a little bit. Let's get her back on. There. Slap that ham. All right, we're good.
We're good, man.
We're good. All right.
We're gonna go viral.